Good morning, girls. This is Dr. Kiran Deshwal, and today I will teach you the story Am I Blue, composed by Alice Walker. We left our story where the author is talking about the emotions of animals. So let us start from there. This story is about a horse named Blue who lives in a large meadow. He is lonely. He doesn't have any companion, and the author is very sympathetic towards him. She is very kind. She feeds the horse apples, and what happens next we will see in this video. It was quite wonderful to pick a few apples or collect those that had fallen to the ground overnight and patiently haul them one by one up to his large toothy mouth. She makes it a habit to feed apples to the horse, so it was quite wonderful to pick a few apples. When she makes it a habit, this habit pleases her, and this habit she finds it wonderful. She collects apples, windfall apples, and which fallen to the ground overnight, and she patiently hauls them, and one by one she feeds the horse, and this activity gives her joy. I remained as thrilled as a child. It was a feeling of thrilling as a child thrills on such moments. Similarly, the author feels thrilled by his flexible dark lips, by the flexible dark legs of the horse Blue. The horse is used his teeth are huge cube-like teeth that crunch the apples, core and all, with such finality, and his high broad-breasted enormity, beside which I felt small indeed. So the horse is very large, it is a big horse, and the author feels small in front of the horse. When I was a child, I used to ride horses. Now the story goes into flashback, and she recalls her childhood moment, her childhood accident. When I was a child, when the author was a child, she used to ride horses and was especially friendly with one named Nancy, until the day I was riding and my brother deliberately spooked her and I was thrown. What happened? When the author was riding the horse, her brother spooked her, and the horse got stammered, and the author fell down her, and I was thrown head first against the trunk of a tree. So she wants to say that if we torture animals, only then they harm us, otherwise they never harm us. When she returns to consciousness, she finds herself in bed. I was in bed and my mother was bending worriedly over me. So this happened with the author. So we silently agreed. From that day, she decided that perhaps horseback riding was not the safest sport for me. She finds that horse riding is not safe for me, so she leaves it. Since then, since that time, since that accident, I have walked. She walks only and prefer walking. She prefers walking to horseback riding. But I had forgotten the depth of feeling one could see in horses' eyes. But since that time, she had also forgotten that horses also have feelings. In their eyes, we can realize, we can feel emotions. So when she met with Blue, her emotions revitalizes again, and she again feels connected with Blue. I was therefore unprepared for the expression in Blue's. Blue was lonely. She realizes that though Blue is the owner of this large meadow, he has a lot of ground to wander, to walk, to gallop, but the horse is lonely, and loneliness cannot be compensated. Blue was horribly lonely, and that's why he felt bored, because you need a companion to live your life. I was shocked that this should be the case. 5 acres to tramp by yourself endlessly, even in the most beautiful of meadows. And his voice cannot provide many interesting events. And once rainy season turned to dry, that was about it. So this becomes monotonous. No, I was shocked that I had forgotten. So these shocks are author that human animals and non-human animals can communicate quite well. That's why people have pets. People who are kind towards animals keep pets, and this becomes, there is a bond. If we connect with some animal, a bond is created. If we are brought up around animals as children, we take this for granted. By the time we are adults, we no longer remember. She wants to say that in childhood I liked horses, but now as I become adult, I have lost that connectivity with animals. By the time we are adults, we no longer remember. However, the animals have not changed, but animals never change. We get changed. They are in fact completed creations. That's why they are completed creations, because they never change. At least they seem to be so much more than we. In this regard, animals are better than us, who are not likely to change. It is their nature to express themselves. Animals express themselves in various ways. What else are they going to express? What else they can express? And they do. And generally speaking, they are ignored, but we ignore the feelings of animals. We don't take it seriously. So through the story of horse, the writer wants to convey the message that we should show kindness towards animal. We should show sympathy towards animals. If we can feel lonely, animals can also feel lonely. Thanks for watching.